Hey Charlie, how you going, mate? Aaron says thanks for everything, bro. He really appreciates it. I just want to ask for one more change, if possible, bro. Just the third and final Confluence time frame, also to be toggled on and off. So I'll bring up the current overlay that we have. So I know you've moved them down the bottom. I want to have basically, you can call it maybe something like medium time frame sweeping candle, and I want to be able to toggle it on and off, and I want us to also be able to change the medium time frame sweeping candle to, well, mostly either be the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily. I probably won't venture out further than that. And the way I'm going to explain it to you, I'm just going to give you an example on Platinum. So the current overlay, I've got the daily, obviously, with the one that you're building for us. I've got all of the confluences checked at the minute. So on the 3 minute, you can see we're getting a lot of stuff printing, which is totally fine. The final confluence is going to clean all of this up significantly, right? I'm going to chuck on the 4 hour candle silhouette, and I've just got gray for bearish, white for bullish. And like I say, I want to be able to toggle between 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily with this medium time frame sweeping candle. I'll show you the 1 hour as well, but I just want to start on the 4 to give you the concept of it. I'm just going to get rid of the EMA so we can focus just on the candles. So let me bring my sentence up here so that you can see how I've worded it. Confluence timeframe 3. This is obviously the long case. When a 3 minute long closes the pattern, the price of where it's closing, it has to be higher than the low of the previous. You can change this to mid time frame. Let's just call it mid TF. All right, like Confluence 3, previous mid time frame low. So if we're at the start of the new day and everything's resetting, it probably won't be looking. What I'm saying is all of these price points would have to be higher than the low of the previous 4 hour candle, which happened the prior day. So it probably won't look for that in the first 4 hours of the day. That's fine. And then here's another example, right? When this closes, the price has to be higher than the low of the previous 4 hour candle. It doesn't matter whether the previous 4 hour candle was bullish or bearish. We just want to be higher than the low. It wasn't, so you don't get an alert. Okay. And I know this one didn't print and pick up here. I'm just going to show you on the 1 hour. All right. The 1 hour definitely will give you an example of where it's successful and unsuccessful in terms of cleaning it up. I'm just going to show you this one because it's pretty perfect. Okay, I'm going to stretch my screen. Let's put this up here. So, all right, the low of the previous 1 hour candle is over here. When our 3 minute meets all of its other conditions and it closes, the price is higher than the low of the previous 1 hour candle. So this alert is valid. We'll take this alert. With these ones, all right, you can see here, none of these would print if I was using the 1 hour as my mid time frame confluence filter. Here is the low of the previous 1 hour candle. Price was not higher than that low. This would not print. Okay, so that one gets deleted. All right, and you can see on this entry, price is higher when it closes than the low of the previous 1 hour candle. So this is valid. We would consider this as an entry if I'm using the 1 hour sweeping candle as my Confluence 3. So that's what we want to do. For shorts, it would be the inverse. You would want this to the pattern on the 3 minutes, you close lower than the high of the previous Confluence timeframe candle. All right. So I think that filter will literally clean up so much. You'll probably only get 2 or 3 alerts per day on the 3 minute time frame, which is phenomenal. I can't even tell you how good that is. It's incredible. So I'm just going to send this through to you, mate. I hope it makes sense. If not, please ask me as many questions as you need to. It's the last and final Confluence that we need. Otherwise, this indicator's perfect, mate, and we appreciate you so much. Aaron wants to know what your Christmas list was. He was asking me what you wanted, and I said to him, I don't know yet. So please send that through as well, mate. Cheers.